From saying that Devin's victory over Lomachenko was a huge mistake, to the young boxer straight up calling Kingery out for a matchup, here is how Ryan Garcia really feels about Devin Haney. The two lightweight champions are both young legends in the boxing world, with a long-standing rivalry. So when Haney fought Loma, Garcia made sure to jump in with his verbal punches. See, Vasily Lomachenko and Haney had an epic encounter at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. The two boxers staged 12 exciting rounds and rocked Las Vegas, but it was the final results that sent shockwaves throughout the world of boxing. When Lomachenko delivered his last hit against Devin, many fans and Vasily himself thought he had won the fight. The three-division champion landed impressive punches in the second half, causing Haney some real damage. So when the judges announced their final call, no one was expecting that. All three judges unanimously scored in Devin's favor. This decision sparked outrage and created controversy among fans everywhere. You see, Lomachenko didn't start off strong, and Haney flaunted all the reasons why he holds the championship gold since 2019. Especially in the first half, he went full offensive with some really powerful footwork. Let's not forget that his opponent is no small name in his field. But experts noted that Vasily's form in the first half showed the end of this champion's career. But Lomachenko was quick to remind everyone how he once ruled the boxing world. By the second half, his clean punches gave Devin a lot of damage. Honestly, even I thought this fight was a clear win for Loma after watching his great recovery. So you can see why the final score wasn't popular with the fans. Many of them believed that Vasily was robbed of a well-deserved win. Now on its own, it's no big deal. The best fights divide the public all the time, but things seriously took a turn for the worse when people started to wonder if the judges actually favored Haney. You see, aside from being a legendary professional, Devin is young and American, and if I had to bet my money, that's the sort of celebrity I'd go for. But the judges aren't betting their money, or at least I hope they aren't. But the question is, where does Ryan Garcia come in? Well, this young rising star entered the picture with his hot take on Devin versus Vasily. That's right, Garcia piped in on the bout with his blunt take that left everyone stunned. Joining the post-match outrage, Ryan took to Twitter to publicly share his frustration with the final scoring. Let's not forget, he's the interim WBC lightweight champion, so when Garcia calls the unanimous decision on Haney versus Lomachenko a mistake, things aren't looking good for the big men in the boxing world. He added that Lomachenko was indeed the better fighter that night, outworking and outclassing Haney in the ring. He tweeted, "This is what hurts boxing. Loma should have won. I don't get it. I was there. Vasily was landing cleaner shots and finished the fight strong." Now, coming from some random fan, this might not mean much, but an inside man accusing the judges of hurting the whole sport with their bias. Way to add fuel to the fire. Ryan's either not scared of anyone, or he must really hate Devin to go to this length. As you know, Garcia isn't one to shy away from controversy. The boxing superstar has a pretty open online profile, and this isn't the first time he's beefing with Haney or his ring fellows on Twitter. The fighter didn't even spare his own promoter, Oscar De La Hoya. The two exchanged nasty comments after Ryan faced the first defeat of his career against Gervonta Davis. He and Hoya, who himself is a Hall of Famer, used to be pretty close. In 2019, Garcia signed a multi-year extension with Golden Boy Promotions, and let's just say the two have a lot of bad blood now. It was made worse by Oscar passing taunting remarks on Ryan's embarrassing defeat, which means these two aren't making up anytime soon. According to Hoya, the fight with Davis went wrong because Garcia signed the insane rehydration clause, no thanks to his advisor Lupi. Clause or not, the Flash didn't hesitate to call out Oscar for disrespecting his whole career. Way to call a spade a spade. But on the Haney and Lomachenko affair, the fearless boxer may have bitten off more than he could chew. You see, Garcia deleted his tweet soon after he hit send, but boxing fans had already taken screenshots of his tweet and shared them with the hashtag HaneyLomachenko. It turns out even the great Kingery had second thoughts about his comments on the controversial results of Devin versus Vasily. After all, it did take him a good 17 minutes before he decided to hit delete. If you ask me, that's enough time for a tweet to go viral while fans argue if Ryan actually said that. Now, I know Garcia can't be this petty, but professional rivalries can take you to some really dark places. And let's not forget, Ryan recently faced a humiliating defeat back in April 2023. In one of the most anticipated battles in the boxing world, he met his first defeat against Gervonta Davis after winning 19 of his 23 first fights. Davis has never been knocked down in his professional career. Now, Garcia may be a great boxer himself, but faced with an icon like Tank. Let's be honest, those are not the most favorable odds. But if you can tell anything from Ryan's many rivalries, this man is insanely competitive. He even had a clash of egos with Twitter. Remember when he deactivated his official Twitter account when it lost its verified blue tick? Yes, that happened. Whether you think that is an overreaction or not, Garcia isn't one to let go. And getting slammed by Gervonta's iconic body shot. That one is hard to forget. This incredible knockdown came in the 7th round, sending Ryan to his knee and bagging a victory. After Garcia took on the full impact of Davis's stunning body shot, he tried to get up but couldn't. And this happened in front of boxing legends like Mike Tyson and Manny Pacquiao. It's not surprising at all that all these big names were in the cheering crowd. Who'd miss this thrilling match between the two lightweight champions? But sadly for Ryan, this showdown in front of boxing superstars ended with him taking a knee. But that's not all. The defeat might have hurt Garcia's ego and career, but the young boxer didn't go without a fight. That's right, Ryan ended up on the floor in the 2nd round too when Gervonta landed a left roundhouse kick. But Garcia treated his fans with 2 very satisfying sharp rights on Davis's face. Wait, maybe I shouldn't celebrate that. Because even though Ryan may have hurt Gervonta in the 6th round, Davis took his revenge in the 7th round by knocking him out. So maybe it's not that ridiculous that Garcia is being petty. Not to mention Ryan and Devin's banter has boosted their popularity quite a lot. Not that the two young boxers have ever struggled with catching eyeballs. Right from their amateur fighting days, this rivalry has spilled outside the ring into stingy interviews, social media posts, and conferences. Remember the screenshot circulating on social media back in April? Yes, the same one taken from Garcia's Instagram. Man, was that chaotic. And let me tell you, it had a statement from Devin Haney himself. Devin arrogantly challenged Ryan to a fight and claimed that winning this match would be his easiest sweat-free victory. But in true Garcia fashion, the young boxer responded with a much cooler response by thanking Haney first and then agreeing to take him up on his offer after he's handled his own business. Damn, talk about some serious back and forth. If these two actually agree and go ahead with the fight as Devin suggested, it shouldn't be a problem. Ryan has already fought at 140 pounds in the past. I mean, just look at his match in July 2022 against Javier Fortuna from the Dominican Republic. That's a perfect example right there. In the past, Haney has called Garcia his biggest rival several times. Now the question here is, will they ever be able to squash the beef between them and become friends? Or will this snowball into even more drama? But I know for a fact that Garcia versus Haney is the most anticipated fight of 2023, and everyone's dying to know when the bout will actually take place. So there you have it, folks. From the young boxer straight up calling Kingry out for a matchup, to saying that Devin's victory over Lomachenko was a huge mistake. That was how Ryan Garcia really feels about Devin Haney.